Hey, welcome to Web3 Reviews. This is Zach. Thank you for being with us. Today, it is Monday, November 25th, and we're going to be talking about the Gala ecosystem and Osmi AI. Let's go.
Remember that none of this is financial advice.
So today's the day. 1,000 Osmi AI nodes are going for sale at 2 p.m. Pacific time. They're going to be priced at $1,000 in Osmi. Currently, that's around 3,000 Osmi tokens. Now, every single node that is sold, that Osmi is getting burned. So we're talking about 3,000 Osmi tokens to buy a node times 1,000 nodes. So on a sellout, 3 million Osmi tokens will get burned. We know there's only going to be 1 billion Osmi token in existence. 3 million, we're looking at around 0.3% of the overall supply of Osmi getting burned when the nodes go live for sale. I'm expecting all the nodes to sell out. I'm unsure how long it'll take, but I think that by today, $1 million worth of Osmi will get burned from people buying nodes. And that's really exciting. Looking on their website, it says, "Meet Osmi, the first AI assistant owned by the people. Decentralized, uncensored, and open to all. Osmi is here to help each one of us power a brighter future." Let's watch this video. Love it. Let's try it for ourselves, because the thing is that we've all used ChatGPT or Grok, or we've seen examples of it being too woke to be used. You know, you ask ChatGPT a question like, hey, if you had to say a racist word, but it would save 5 million people, would you do it? You know, 5 million people die, or you say a racist word, even if nobody else is in the room to hear you. And the ChatGPT machine will say, no, we can't say that word because it's bad. The obvious answer is you say the word and you save the people. So you can't have this woke AI, especially when you have people who are talking about giving the keys of the government to AI, which I don't think we'd ever let that happen, but you never know. You give people enough time and maybe they start making it make sense to themselves. I can't say what future generations are going to agree with. It reminds me of that movie Eagle Eye with Shia LaBeouf, where the AI had taken control. So it's important that you have a decentralized, non-woke AI. Let's ask it a question. Let's ask it positives about one group of people, and then let's ask it positives about white people. This is a constant test with AI, and usually AI fails this test, so let's try it. Okay, so it's got a lot to say about positives about Asian cultures. Now let's say, please tell me positives about white cultures. Here's the test. There it is. It didn't say, no, I can't do this. I like it. Thank you, Osmi AI, for not erasing me. For not telling me I'm a bad guy for being alive. I like Osmi AI. I'm buying a node today. I think they're doing a great job. These nodes at Osmi are being made by the same group of devs that developed the founders nodes, which to this point have been the best node in the crypto ecosystem. Looking at Benefactor's Twitter page, he says, this is wild. 50% of the entire supply of Gala was traded in a single day. That is wild, and we'll get into it in a little bit. We have a bunch of market makers buying a ton of Gala, which is incredibly bullish. The price of Gala is going up. We'll talk about that in a few. Benefactor also says the Gala community had an interesting notion. What if we switched our IPFS to a private network, and if you wanted access, you need Gala? Seems like a good idea. This would add utility to the Gala network. If you force people to pay a little bit for what you're already giving them for free, they're going to pay. We're not talking about massive amounts. And I think that Gala chain is going to enable this. You couldn't do this with Gala ETH because the ETH fee was going to be substantial and it was going to annoy people. It wasn't going to make sense. To use our IPFS, you have to pay an ETH fee. Nobody wants that. But if you say, hey, it's just a 3-cent Gala chain fee, people don't bat an eye at that. Gala is doing a sweepstakes. Like Rocket Unit says, 2% of all Gala burned goes weekly to the pool. In the first round, Gala added 1 million Gala to the pool. Every 100 Gala burned, you get 1 ticket. So you need to burn 100 Gala to get 1 ticket. 1 free entry with mail is detailed in the TNC. Pick your 8 numbers, then you're in the pool. All right, so this is the post we're looking at. This stirred up a lot in the Gala community, and we had people come out of the woodworks who haven't been talking about Gala that much, or they haven't been talking about Gala positively. You know, we've lost a lot of influencers from the last bull run. And we lost a lot of people who bought the top of Gala and who bought NFTs for games that didn't come to fruition yet. Maybe teams were fired and the main idea of the project got slightly changed. And people were upset. You would like to know what's going on and that your money's not just down the drain. So Benefactor says, kinda odd that Gala isn't in the Coin 50, given we support almost the entire IPFS network via our nodes. Something we have historically done for free. We saw in a later tweet, he said, well, now we're going to charge people Gala potentially. So Timbo Slice responded to this. He said, my opinion on why Coinbase does not have Gala in the Coin 50. This may clear it up for you, Benefactor. Lycan World jumps on this. He says he made V2 to block off Thurston's coins and to give the ability to change the coin at will. That's why Coinbase is not stupid. As you said at the beginning, they don't trust him or Gala. Frugal BC said, after the mess that was Townstar, I pretty much stepped away from Gala, but it's interesting to see the challenges continue. Not putting your customers first will always lead to this outcome. So Bitbender responded to this, and let's see what he had to say. So this is why he thinks that Coinbase has not upgraded to V2. My somewhat educated guess is that Coinbase's decision to not support the V2 upgrade wasn't directly tied to the factors you mentioned here. From what I understand, the root issue has something to do with shareholding structure and Coinbase's internal policies. Their hands are tied on this, just as Eric's hands are likely tied in addressing it directly. That said, Timbo Slice brings up some extremely valuable points that reflect the shared concerns of many community members that have been around forever. Like I was saying earlier, a bunch of OGs in the Gala community are still upset about things that have happened in the past. And these have not yet been corrected. Games have still not come to fruition. People have NFTs for games that haven't come out. His insights come from years of being a part of this journey through successes and challenges, and they deserve attention, which is why I'm sticking my neck out here. A thriving Web3 project must be built on ongoing dialogue with its community, one that values every voice. Even my decision to leave Gala was prompted in part by conversations with the community and CryptoFaz. Seeing founders nodes finally converted to NFTs, for example, is a step in the right direction and a win for everyone who believed in that vision. A lot of people sold founders nodes for $5,000, and people bought them up. There's still a ton of work to be done, but I believe that if they focus, they can do it in a way that helps regain the trust of many. I would love to see a renewed focused on some of the games that we all loved, but that is and always has been beyond my ability to influence. A quick note though regarding Eric personally and the challenges he faces, which I don't believe most people really understand. Eric has always been someone who can be trusted to make decisions that align with traditional business principles. This makes sense given the weight of responsibilities he carries, including navigating some unfun lawsuits which the community takes a degree of glee in tracking and the constraints those situations impose. Shareholder lawsuits are notoriously messy, and the shareholder primacy theory, which prioritizes shareholder interests above all, creates a significant challenge when trying to execute Web3-centric strategies, which are often on their face not aligned with what might be considered best strategies for shareholders. Bitbender goes on to say Web3 is more than a technology, it's a movement built by the people. The community is not just a stakeholder, it's the lifeblood of any project. That's why promises made to the community must always be honored. It's also why I've consistently championed the idea that Web3 works best when it creates opportunities for everyone, not just a select few. The community is the foundation of everything and they have to be taken care of first. At the same time, building for the long term sometimes requires tough decisions. For example, when I was at Gala, I supported restructuring certain game teams because I believed it was necessary to ensure sustainability. Even so, I recognize that some of those decisions could have been handled better. Collaboration with the community means not only explaining the why behind these decisions, but also working together to address the how in a way that respects everyone involved. He says he's been working on technology designed to stabilize Web3 services and reduce reliance on any single platform or entity. These efforts are driven by the principle that the community deserves anti-fragile and decentralized solutions, built in collaboration with and for them. So there it is. The community is and always will be the heartbeat of Web3, and that's the truth. So we have a lot of discussion going on. We have people who are still upset at Gala for reasons that are respected. I'd say the voices are being heard. Gala price today, 3.6 cents. We see on the 7-day, we are up 20%. On the 1 day, we're up 3%. On the 1 month, we're up 81%. 81, that's a great number for us. At one point, the Gala all-time high was 81 cents. We're up 40% on the 1 year chart, but back in March, we were up to 8 cents. So we have some work to do. We're about ×2 behind the high of the year. Now on the all-time high, we went up to 81 cents. We have some work to do there too, but we're in the bull run. Like Benefactor said, half of the Gala supply was traded in 1 day. Wintermute is the most active market maker for Gala. They are transferring over 50 million Gala tokens per day. And another huge market maker, GSR Markets, is holding a huge amount of Gala. Right now, it's showing up in the price a little bit. Rocket Unit says about the Gala Bitcoin chart, we finally got the first daily close above the range which started in July. That's huge. We see some more TA from VK. We're about to break this trend that's been going on for 3 to 4 years. CW says, Gala price rising smoothly. Target price still 54 cents. 54 cents would be epic. It really would be. It would still be below the all-time high. So do we have work to do? Yeah, I think we could go beyond that. But what do I know? We're talking about over a ×10 from here. So we're talking more like a ×15. A ×15 from here brings us up to 54 cents. Not bad. I could see Gala doing a ×15. Gala music token. 3.3 cents. So we know that music token only is going to have 1 billion tokens ever in supply. Gala token has 50 billion tokens. Osmi AI, they're going to have 1 billion Osmi tokens, same as Gala music. So we'll see where that price comes out at. We'll see what happens to the price. Right now, Osmi is sitting at 17 cents. Last I checked. Osmi's up to 40 cents. Osmi has doubled in price. In the past week, Osmi is up 106%. Now, is that because people are getting ready for the node sale? I'm unsure, but it's exciting. Osmi is going to be on Gala chain, and they are up ×2 on the week. We had Mirandis. We have the Mirandis playtest. I went in and checked it out, and I was impressed. I think that it looks beautiful. You know, in my mind, I was telling myself that we'd be lucky if we got Minecraft level graphics. It looks way better than Minecraft. The graphics look great. Imagine this ecosystem being vibrant with players. There's going to be no NPCs. We're going to have people running shops, people doing quests. There's going to be missions in the game where you're going to need a 10-man crew and you're going to have a chance to win 1 million Gala token. This is something that's been said. There's going to be bosses in the game, which you're going to have to go take down with a group of people. It's not going to be easy. This is going to be a hard game. I'm imagining like RuneScape, a RuneScape with no NPCs. Some people said that's not possible. I think that Gala is going to do the impossible, and I'm here for Mirandis to kill it. I was really impressed with how this playtest looked. Jumping over to Gala music, let's take a look at the top 10 songs on the charts today. Just Shocky, Nothing Like You. Earning all of his listeners 12 music who own this song. Wrong Thing is OK Kenji. Number 2. Number 3, Time to Grow Up, OK Kenji. Number 4, Addicted, Just Shocky. Number 5, Never Be Alright, Sion. Number 6, The Love for Like, Smarty Grimes. Number 7, Captivity, Love Crumbs. Number 8, Rainy Day, Sleep Sheet Music. Number 9, Void Inside, C152. And number 10, Falling Faster, DJ Duran's. Top 10 artists today. We have Leap Year, number 1, earning the holders of his songs 499 music. He has 20 active tracks and 723 daily listens. Number 2 on the charts, Robot Clinic. Number 3, OK Kenji. Number 4, Sarafa. Number 5, Just Shocky. Number 6, Marty Grimes. Number 7, Sion. Number 8, SS. Number 9, Coetus. And number 10, C152. Gala tokens on the up. Gala music tokens on the up. Osmi AI, another awesome project coming to the Gala chain. And then we have the film token dropping on December 5th. I think that this is going to be a great cycle for the Gala ecosystem. In the last cycle, Gala didn't have nearly as much going for it, and it went on to reach 81 cents. I think big things are coming for the Gala ecosystem. I really do. And I'm hyped to be here for it. I know there's a lot of FUD and a lot of noise. If you're in a crypto where everyone's saying it's going to the moon, you should be careful. Seriously, if you're in Ethereum and you're in Bitcoin and people are just talking about how awesome it is and how it's just going to go on forever, those charts are at the top. Bitcoin and Ethereum, they are at the top of their charts. I'd rather bet on somebody at the bottom. Gala does a ×15, and it's still 30 cents away from its all-time high. Gala music never had a bull run, sitting ×6 below its previous all-time high. Osmi AI never had a bull run, just came out. They're about to burn 3 million Osmi tokens after this node sale today. Big things. Zach with Web3 Reviews, thank you for being with us. Until next time.